Vast, empty, and dying, Russia's Far East, a land of impossible contradictions. It covers over 6 million square kilometers, bigger than India, richer in resources than most nations. Oil, gas, diamonds, timber, enough wealth to power half the world, yet it's deserted. How can a region so vast, so vital, and so wealthy be so absurdly empty? The answer lies in a dark history of forced migrations and broken promises, and it's getting worse. To understand this paradox, we have to go back to a time when the emptiness was by design. The Soviet Union needed resources, they sent millions to work in the Far East, often against their will. Extreme cold, remote locations, brutal labor, it was a place of survival, not settlement. By the end of this, you'll understand how historical policies and a forgotten crisis created today's strategic vacuum. Even free settlers found themselves isolated, lack of infrastructure made life virtually impossible. The dream of a vibrant East faded, then 1991 arrived, and everything changed again. When the Soviet Union collapsed, millions fled, over 2.5 million people left the Far East in just 20 years. Factories closed, jobs vanished, why stay in a frozen wasteland when the promise of the West beckoned? Remember the question of why it's so empty despite its wealth? The exodus intensified it dramatically. Today, the Far East averages barely one person per square kilometer, one of the emptiest places on Earth. And the decline hasn't stopped. Each year, more people leave, the region is bleeding its future. That original emptiness, now exacerbated, is creating a critical geopolitical vacuum. Neighboring countries are watching: China, Japan, South Korea, they eye Russia's vast, unprotected resources. Illegal logging, fishing, and mining are rampant. Without people, there's no one to police the borders. Moscow has tried to reverse the trend. The Far Eastern Hectare program offered free land, it failed. Few took up the offer, even fewer stayed. Free land doesn't solve the core issues of isolation and harshness. Even major cities like Vladivostok and Khabarovsk are struggling to retain their populations. They face aging populations, brain drain, and a lack of young people to revitalize the economy. The ones who leave are often the young and educated. The region loses its most vital asset. This demographic crisis isn't just internal, it's a national security nightmare for Russia. The Far East is Russia's gateway to the Pacific, a crucial strategic point in global trade and power. Its emptiness makes it vulnerable, a potential flashpoint in an already tense world. Here's the part that sounds made up, but it isn't. Its population is dwarfed by its Chinese neighbor. Chinese influence is growing, not through invasion, but through economics and quiet migration. Chinese farmers lease land, Chinese businesses extract resources, a silent shift is underway. This isn't about outright annexation, it's about a gradual, almost imperceptible, loss of control. Moscow knows this, they've launched new initiatives, but the inertia of decades is immense. New infrastructure projects, improved living conditions, are they enough to entice people back? It's an uphill battle against deeply ingrained patterns of migration and a harsh environment. Time is a critical factor. The longer the Far East remains empty, the harder it is to reclaim. What I haven't told you yet is the part that makes everything worse: climate change. While parts of the world are warming, the Far East experiences more extreme and unpredictable weather. Floods, wildfires, and permafrost melt are becoming more common, destabilizing communities. Thawing permafrost damages buildings and infrastructure, making life even more challenging. So, despite vast wealth and strategic importance, the region continues its slow, painful decline. It's a battle against geography, history, and the sheer momentum of human migration. The Far East is a stark reminder of how policy and environment can shape human destiny. Can Russia truly reverse this trend? Can they bring life back to this forgotten frontier? It would require an unprecedented commitment, a level of investment unseen in generations. It would mean creating true opportunities, not just offering empty land. Better infrastructure, better schools, better healthcare, a genuine reason to stay. But the clock is ticking, the demographic crisis is deepening. The strategic vacuum grows larger, more tempting to its powerful neighbors. Russia's Far East is a testament to the power of human choice, and the consequences of neglect. It's a stark reminder that even the richest lands can become desolate without people. Its future hangs in the balance, a silent battle for a land of immense potential. Will it remain an empty frontier, or can it be revitalized before it's too late? The answer will shape Russia's destiny, and perhaps, the geopolitical landscape of the entire world.